Hello. So today we are going to do reading practice for our lesson. So I am going to go through and read this. I'll read it slowly. If you want to pause the video and read it on your own, that works too, to help you get some reading practice in. So this says, I hate sunny weather. When it is hot outside, I feel tired. I like when it is cloudy, but love when it is raining, although I dislike having wet socks. So this, I just wrote a bunch of stuff to practice reading that talks about likes and dislikes. So I hate sunny weather. When it is hot outside, I feel tired. So this person that wrote this does not like sunny weather. I like when it is cloudy, but love when it is raining. So you'll see that they like that it's cloudy, but they also love when it is raining. So when you like something, right, it's like to right here, but when you love something, it's more. That's why we use the word love, is because we like it more. I love when it is raining. And then it says, although, that's kind of like the word but. It's like, oh, there's, I like this, but I dislike having wet socks. Okay, so the next one. My mother can't stand my boyfriend. He is her least favorite person. She doesn't enjoy when I bring him over. So this one is using the words, can't stand. Remember we talked about that? It means that they really do not like to be around and they cannot be around them. They cannot endure, right, is the word that we used, endure. They can't endure the boyfriend. So some people say, my mother can't stand my boyfriend, or I can't stand her boyfriend. Um, he is her least, so like the smallest amount, favorite person. So she's not his favorite person. Um, she doesn't enjoy when I bring him over. So when you say she doesn't, right? She does not enjoy. So it's the opposite of enjoy. So it means that she dislikes. Next one, my family doesn't like flying very much. So when we go on vacations, we drive. I love looking at the window um, and seeing all the buildings and cars pass by. So it says, I love looking out the window. And so this one is saying, my family doesn't like. So it's the opposite of like, which is dislike. So you could also say my family dislikes, right? My family dislikes flying, or my family, you know, hate, but it's whatever you want to use. I love looking. So it's using preferences, right? So this next one. I despise my manager, right? That despise word, which means that you really, really, really don't like. I despise my manager. They like to come to work late and leave early. I cannot bear it any longer. So remember, cannot bear, it means it's kind of like can't stand. You can't endure. You don't want to stay there. You don't want to be around it at all anymore if you can do anything about it. I applied to a new job in the pediatric center. I adore children. I will be glad to work with them and get away from my manager. So we use the word despise, cannot bear, right? And adore. Adore is like love, right? What does adore mean? It's like an extra amount of love. Like you love and you respect, and it's just you think of them really well. Okay, so this next bit, we're going to have a sentence. This might be too easy for some of you, but we'll just get through it pretty quickly. But Catherine detests dogs. So does detest mean that they like or dislike? What do you think? It's dislike. Catherine detests dogs. Detests is they don't like. It means dislike, right? Mark loves dogs. That one's easy. It means he loves them, so it's good. He likes it. Cindy loathes taking the bus. What does loathes mean? Loathes. Cindy loathes taking the bus. Well, it's bad. She dislikes it. She doesn't like it, right? Taylor adores his mother. What does adores mean, right? What does adore? It's like, right? It's like you love, love a lot. Louise is crazy about movies. Okay, this one's kind of hard, remember? Because remember that crazy is usually a bad word in English, right? It means we're talking about something and we're talking about it in a bad way. But if we say Louise is crazy about movies, it means that they like it, right? When you say, oh, I'm crazy about shopping, I'm crazy about animals, it's good. It means you like it. Martha enjoys driving fast cars. Enjoys, that means she likes it, right? So that means she likes it. Now, so this next part is going to be speaking practice for you. So if you're on the bus or you're on the train watching this or something and you can't really talk, that's okay. Just try and think of what you would answer in English using the words we've learned, right? Which are, here, I'll go back. Using the words that we've learned, right? So we've learned like, um, fond, enjoy, love, adore, dislike, hate, detest, despise, loathe. And we learned all those words, and then we learned most and least and crazy and really and quite, very much, a lot, fair, stand. So we learned all of those words. So trying to use the words we've learned, um, try to use them to talk about these things. So if I asked you, Netflix or YouTube, what would you say? Do you like Netflix or do you like YouTube? Facebook or Twitter? Which one do you like? Mobile games or console games? Now, if you like something a lot, right, you would use, oh, I love this, right? Um, while you walk, while walking, do you like to listen to music or podcasts? I could say, oh, I love music, but I really love podcasts. So that's how I kind of want you to be talking about this. It would be really nice if I was in class with you right now and I could talk with you because then it's more fun. But I think it's fun to be asked these questions. And so I want you to practice using, I adore, I love to express yourself. Or you could say, I really don't like, or I really hate this, right? So iOS or Android, I use iOS, I like iOS. And then, just try and think of responses. So I'm going to go through and ask you all of these. And I want you to pause the video and think, okay, how would I express to somebody which one I like? And if you don't really care one or the other, you could say, oh, I don't mind, right? I don't mind. I don't care which one. But you also could be like, oh, I like it. Or you could say, oh, I love it. Or I adore it. I enjoy this. So just think of that when I ask you and practice saying it if you can. If you can't and you can just think about it, that works too. So, an international vacation or a new TV? Which one would you like or dislike to pay for? Do you like TV or a book? Do you like movie at a movie theater home or movie at home or a movie at a theater? Which one do you like more? Or do you love one or the other? Horror movie or comedy movie? Mac or PC? These are computers. Mac is like the Apple computers, and then PC is just anything else. Console gaming or PC gaming? Meaning, do you like to play video games? I don't know if any of you play video games, but do you like to play video games on an Xbox or a PlayStation? That's what a console game is. Or a PC game is when it's on a computer. Card game or board game? Comic book or comic strips. Comic books are the books that have all the pictures in them, and comic strips are the ones that come in the newspapers. Book or ebook. An ebook is the one that's like on a phone, right? They call them, I think it's like Kindles or something. or you could just a regular book that you hold. TV shows or movie? Which one do you like more? Which one do you love more? Do you hate both? Action movies or dramas? Comedy or thriller? Romances or documentaries? Reality or fiction? Toast or eggs? Ice cream cone or snow cone? Cake or pie? Hamburger or taco? Which one do you like? Do you love hamburgers? Do you love tacos? Maybe you hate hamburgers and you hate tacos. I love tacos. Tacos are my favorite. I enjoy them a lot. At the movies, do you get candy or do you get popcorn? Pancake or waffle? Coke or Pepsi? Now, I know that this one is really, to some people, it's really important, right? Some people hate Coke and they love Pepsi, or they despise Pepsi and they love Coke. Which one do you like? Coffee cup or flask? Iced coffee or hot coffee? Meat or vegetables? Which one do you like to eat more, meat or vegetables? Coffee or tea? Soup or sandwich? Beer or wine? Dine in or delivery? We can't really do dine in right now, but because of the pandemic. But which one do you normally like to do? Do you like to dine in the restaurant or do you like to get your food delivered? Fish or steak? Eggs or oatmeal? Beer or mixed drinks? Juice or water? Which one do you like, juice or water? I love water. I know it sounds weird, but I love drinking water. It's my favorite. I don't really like juice. Cake or donuts? Vanilla or chocolate? I love chocolate. I will always pick chocolate over vanilla, but I know some people who like vanilla, and that's okay. So these questions are just to help you to kind of talk about, maybe you can go through this with like a friend or a family member, and you can practice using your English by saying if you like something or you dislike it, or you love or you hate, or you loathe or you enjoy, or you adore or you despise, right? Using all of those words. Or you could say, I really like this one, but I really like iced coffee, but I love hot coffee more, right? Just practice using those words to express yourself, um, to help people understand how much you like something. And remember that you can use words like really, a lot, very much, to kind of help the words that you're saying mean a little bit more or make them more intense, right? So you could say, oh, I don't like coffee or tea very much. It means that you dislike, right? I dislike coffee and tea. Or you could say, I don't like, um, I like a little bit of juice, but I like a lot of water, right? So just practice saying that. If you just want to read through these and try and answer them in your head, that's okay too. I know it's hard when you're trying to teach yourself um, English, what happening right now. I just send you videos and you just have to watch them, and it's hard sometimes. And I know that all of you are busy. So do what you can, practice. The big thing I think is just practice to actually be speaking English is the most important right now. Um, and I will see you guys next lesson.